Yo, what is going on, guys? Jordy back with another T3 video. So today we are going over the Super Season 3 patch notes. They released last night. Unfortunately, they released really late at night and I was not able to record, but we're doing it now and the new season will actually be launching here in a couple of hours. So all of this is technically already in effect, but the new season will be launching at reset tonight. So stay tuned for it. We got a ton of stuff coming with Super Season 3, which is really cool, but we're going to go over all of the different stuff that's going on in the patch notes, all of the hero changes, what's coming to the game, and all that stuff. And we are also going to be talking a little bit about Lassia, the new arcade hero, and I will actually be doing a video on her next video. So stay tuned for that. I'll be sharing my thoughts on the arcade. We'll touch on it here a little bit, but I will be sharing my actual thoughts and everything and getting the new hero and playing her, maxing her out to level 10 and checking her out and all that stuff. But jump into this. Basically, they kind of give you a little, this is when we're going to go live for maintenance, all that stuff. That's kind of common with all of the patch notes. And then I actually did not read any of this. So delay in version update. We'd like to express our gratitude and your continued support and enthusiasm for our game. During recent unplanned inspection, we have identified some issues and we need to address before the next version update can be released. We apologize for inconvenience. This may cause and sincerely appreciate your understanding. I don't know exactly what this is all about. They probably have some sort of stuff in the works that they were just not able to get into this actual update. So that's just kind of some stuff there. But definitely give your feedback on the game. Make sure it's positive. I know there is a lot of different feedback going around in the community right now with all the new changes and the arcade and this and that. I understand it is very frustrating, but definitely give your feedback in a positive way. It does help a lot. Trust me. You can leave feedback on my videos, on any of the Arena Creator videos. You can leave them on the actual T3 channels videos, but make sure it's positive. Don't just trash talk the game. I know there is some things going on and we are going to address them soon, but in the next video, I will be addressing them. But still, just give your feedback. It's always good. It's always helpful. But here is the new hero. This is Damon. She is launching with Super Season 3. It's the Battle Pass hero. Be able to obtain the Battle Pass and get her at level 30. If you guys don't know how it all works, they kind of go over the maintenance times again. This is some just, hey, this is what's happening. And then the full patch will be released for Super Season 3 War of Gods on October 26th. Technically, in America, it should be the 25th, which is today. At reset, that is basically what this time means for Americans. And then, for whatever time zone you're in, you can kind of dictate how that all works based off of this line right here. And all the patch notes will be in the description, as always. So definitely check those out. But yeah, we're going to get this pretty soon, which is really cool. Tons of new skins and whatnot. As for the new heroes, we have Damon. She is the Super Season hero. She's also in the corner over there, if you couldn't tell. Super Season 3 hero. Level 30 on the Premium Battle Pass, so you have access to her. She's a genetically modified human who survives an underground lab explosion, and after years on the run, she now has turned mercenary. So she's going to be like a sniper hero, DPS. She has like a fully automatic sniper. She has wings. She can fly. She can stick to walls. I think she's going to be a lot of fun, especially since I like playing OSOS, sniper character. It kind of just works. It's going to be super cool. As for the other new hero, that is Lassia. She is the newest hero that is being released in the arcade. And like I said, next video, we will be obtaining Lassia, getting her passive, and then also checking her out. And I'll be sharing my thoughts and opinions on the arcade and all that stuff. But to briefly touch on it here, she's a thrill-seeking, basically, she grew up in the West. She's thrill-seeking, rebellious, and then she became a ninja, which is really cool. So a little bit of lore right here. She will be available via the arcade by using 3 legendary crystals. Yes, 3 legendary crystals. It's going to be the same exact thing as Vincent. This is basically Vincent 2.0, and if you guys weren't around during the Vincent epidemic, a lot of people left the game because they were adding heroes into the game that you could only obtain through ways of money. And that is very unfortunate. I feel like all the heroes should be free to obtain in some way, shape, or form. And technically, yes, if you grind and grind and grind and constantly play the game, you will eventually be able to get these heroes for free. but it does take an absolute crazy amount of time in order to do that. And it's just too pricey, in my opinion. Again, we'll be talking about that next video. But I do not think that this should be in the game. That's just my personal opinion. There should be easier ways, or even free easier ways, to obtain every hero in the game. But that's just my 2 cents on it. As for her passive, it will cost 1 legendary crystal. So in total, if you want to max this hero out, you're going to need to get 3 legendary crystals to unlock her, and then another legendary crystal in order to actually get her passive, which is very, very pricey. We will be doing that in next video, which I will be recording right after this, so stay tuned. We'll be getting her. I'll kind of show you how it all works. But yes, I don't super agree with adding more heroes to the arcade. My opinion, it is what it is. But yes, that is Lassia. As for the new map, Port of Balloons, I'm not really sure. It should be balloons, right? I think. Anyways, it's a new attack escort map. From what I've seen, it looks really fun. I haven't played on it yet, so we will hopefully be playing on that within the next video, and I'm going to be checking out Lassia, and I'll be trying, hopefully getting that map. But it looks really fun from what I've heard from all of my moderators, Dalfy, Boyo, Black Magic. Go check them out. I will leave all their links in the description or up in the top. You can click on it. But yeah, Dalfy, if you guys know Dalfy, he played on it earlier and he told me it was super fun. So, but definitely go check out my boys. It's an attack escort map, so very similar to Old Medina or Old Bazaar, whatever you call it now, where you have, you're attacking, all that stuff. Very big map from what I've heard. A lot of like really cool angles and different flanking like routes you can take. So pretty cool. I'm excited about that. As far as ranked mode, Super Season 3 ranked presents new items in the stadium track and new season store. This will be the period for the ranked, which is basically the entire season, and unveiling the first exclusive ranked skin, the gold clad skin for Hunter. It's going to be its own rarity of skin, which is really cool, and it actually looks super awesome. I'm excited for this skin. I think this is going to be really cool. As far as the Hero Road updates, the next five heroes to be obtaining their second ultimates are going to be Mark, Sindri, Labula, Aletta, and Hunter. So we will finally see what Hunter has able to do with his second ult, once you obtain it, of course. And then we'll be getting Mark's like smoke screen, Sindri, her little shield thing, which actually I think could be really good in 5v5. Labula's like kind of like a counter to ults with his second ult, so that's going to be really good. I'm a Labula fan, so that's cool. And then Aletta's second ult as well, so that will be interesting to see how Aletta plays out with her second ult back in the game and whatnot. But Hunter's second ult, I'm excited to see kind of how it all works and what it does for the team and all that stuff. So that's really cool. The big stuff, the meat and potatoes of all this is the hero balancing, the hero changes. We got some buffs coming, which is really cool. I read through this last night, and I am excited about these buffs. So Gatlin, they reduced Gatlin's damage weak period by reducing the restriction lifter cooldown time. And then also the cooldown time, here's what it is. It went from 14 to 13 seconds. So basically that means she'll be able to do the like uber charge ability 1 second faster. They've noticed that her like win rates weren't as high as they were previously, so they kind of give her a little bit of a buff. This one's really cool. Shell, increase Shell's main weapon damage by 10%. So the main weapon beam, the minimum damage is going up from 240 to 264, and the maximum damage is going up from 528 to 582. I think this is going to make Shell really good. A 10% buff to just damage in general is really good for a hero. And I think Shell is going to be crazy fun. So I'm excited for that. I like Shell. Shell's really cool. The Yaw change with her Wind Swift. Basically, the cooldown went from 8 seconds to 7 seconds. So you're going to be able to do some more stuff with Yaw, which is cool, a little faster. And then JUDEX, this is the one I'm super excited for. If you guys have been a fan for a long time on the channel, you guys know that I absolutely love playing JUDEX. I've made so many videos about JUDEX and why you should be playing her. She's one of the like stronger damage dealing heroes, at least in my opinion. And they gave her gun a 15% damage buff. She went from 1680 to 1920 damage. That's so cool. I've heard a couple of people around the community with playing with these new changes, because all of these changes are live, that JUDEX's damage output is crazy. She's going to be super, super strong. And she's just a cool hero, dude. Like, she's one of my favorites. I think this is going to be really cool. This might actually be a little too much, and they might have to tone this back. But definitely a cool to see JUDEX getting some love. I haven't really seen a JUDEX buff in a while, so this is cool. I'm really excited about this. I don't know how long this will last. She might be too overpowered with this, but we'll see. Definitely give her a shot. JUDEX is really cool. As far as some other stuff, quality of life improvements, they did an overhaul to the collection system. So you can now actually see not only your banners, but you can visually see KO fizzes, like the animations, without having to purchase them first. So that's really cool. I know I made a video a while ago showing off all of the KO fizzes that were currently in the game at the time, just because it was a very requested video and people wanted to know what they looked like before they purchased them. Now you can actually visually see all of the previews for the KO fizzes. That is a crazy good change. We've been asking for that for a while. As far as some new features, players can change their skin when they're selecting their hero at the start of a match. So that's really cool. You can pick which skin you want to use right then and there. You don't have to have it equipped. So that's really cool. There's not really a whole lot of tactical benefits to doing that, but it is still cool that we can change skins kind of whenever we want. But, you know, there could be a skin that maybe matches with a map, a little easier to hide in, kind of blend into the environment. I know that's a popular thing in other games, but this is definitely just a really cool change in general. I think this is cool, so I like it. They also added private chats. So if you have any of your friends that you want to privately chat with, you are now able to do that on T3. I personally just use DMs on Discord, or just use my Discord in general. Links in the description. But, you know, it's still cool. It's cool to have. If you don't have Discord and you want to chat to your friends privately in game, now you can do so. So that's really cool. As for some gameplay changes, they increased in control mode. They increased the timer from 7 minutes to 9 minutes. So a little longer on the times, maybe a little bit extra time to kind of come back and potentially win the point. So that's really cool. I wasn't really expecting this to happen, but I guess they wanted to make the games just a little longer. So that's cool. As for system optimizations, you can now skip the animation in the arcade. Helpful if you have either a ton of money or you have a ton of T-gems. So I guess that's a random change, but cool in general. I will be using that new feature in the next video, so definitely stay tuned for that. The optimized friend list performance. That's always been an issue. If you have too many friends, your game will lag. I know they have optimized things like that in the past, but this is definitely, you know, just good thing. More optimizations, always good. And then they enhanced the UI and sound effects, which is always good too. You know, better sounds, why not? That's cool. I'm down for it. So that is all of your changes for the patch notes for Super Season 3. I am super excited to try out Damon. I really like sniping, and she kind of feels like the vibe I would really like. I really like that Osas can jump in the air and has a sniper. She can kind of do the same thing, but it's a fully automatic sniper. So I'm excited. I'm excited to check her out. She will be launching here very, very soon. I'll be having a couple more videos this week of getting Damon to level 10 on day 1, which is technically tonight, but I will be filming that tomorrow. I also will be doing, you know, just showcases of all the skins this season, stuff like that. I will be trying my best to upload as much content as possible, but I am super excited for it. It's going to be a good time. Stay tuned for next episode or next video whenever we talk about Lassia and getting her out of the arcade, and my thoughts about it all, and where I think it will take the game and all that stuff. So stay tuned for it. I'll be sharing my thoughts and opinions on it all next video, but I'll see you guys next time. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the patch notes, and are you excited for Super Season 3? Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace out, guys.